Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wrestling Conference. I'm Dwayne.
Alan.
Rugged Jeff.
From the void, it is I, Justin.
Oh, Justin from the void.
Ray.
That was funny.
He showed half of his face. Still there. From the void, it is I, Justin. I don't have my asthma pump. I'll be talking like. Oh, nah, you good, bro. Proceed, Dweezy.
All right, so before we begin, please like, subscribe, follow, comment below, help this channel grow.
And you know, if you don't, you know what's gonna happen.
We have to threaten our viewers sometimes, just so they get the message.
It's a threat message, bro.
All right, so
content and they just leech.
You know,
all right, so today we're going to be doing the SummerSlam results. We did the predictions. I think that was like Wednesday. So today we're doing the results of SummerSlam 2022.
And now we count the losers.
All right, so before we begin, I do this every time. We go to each person. We ask them, what would you give it between 1 to 10? So I'm gonna go, even though I didn't put you on order, but I'm gonna go with Jeff. Jeff, what do you give it? SummerSlam. This is Triple H's SummerSlam. Even though this is hold on. Even though this is Vince McMahon's card, but this is Triple H writing.
That's what. There you go.
I want to dispute that a little, but we'll talk about that later. I give SummerSlam 2022 an 8, a solid 8.
That's funny.
There were some things I noticed that could have been better. Some missed opportunities.
There was one match.
Dude, you always notice some things. I'm not gonna lie. I love that shit about you. You always notice some things.
Brady knows
you're always right. I don't know, and you're always right when you mention them. Or Dweezy, if you mention.
I don't know if it's me and you on the same page. It's like one match that dropped a few notches for me.
Yeah.
I mean, but this show was definitely better than last year's. That was like a dumpster fire.
Oh yeah.
All right, so Brady, what would you give it between 1 to 10?
Being that I saw some of the matches, I saw some of the important matches. I want to give it a 8.5, almost reaching a 9. I want to say almost reaching a 9 because I haven't seen all the matches solidly, but I've seen most of them because I was too busy. But 8.5.
All right, Justin from the Void, what do you give it?
Well, being that this was the debut of Triple H's mind child and how I love how he won't busy that bitch, I want to give it a 20 out of 10 because to me,
Justin, follow the rules. 1 to 10. Don't go over 1 to 10, Justin.
It broke the power scale. Dragon Ball Super is a whole fucking WrestleMania.
Listen, what gave this a 20 out of 10? What made this kind of show to you?
First, it felt like the 90s to me. It had random brawls. It had like the 18th awesomest entrance of Edge. It slowly brought back the golden black brand. My baby EO is back and she's going to Raw. I am happy.
I admire Justin's enthusiasm.
All right, Alan, what do you give it between 1 to 10?
Yeah, like if it's a solid 8, for the first time ever. Usually I give it like a 5 or 2, but an 8.
All right, so
it was packed and people were having fun.
For me,
that was the important thing, Alan.
People having fun.
What you think, Dweezy? What you think?
I give it an 8.5.
Nah, we there then.
I give it an 8.5.
Wait,
why, Dweezy? Why?
Hold on. This is the first time we give a WWE pay-per-view a high grade, all of us?
No,
all
of us like this? Yes.
Yes. Somebody didn't rate it. I mean, somebody's gone, so it just makes sense.
Pedro would give a 10 out of 10. We already know. Pedro gave a 10 out of 10. I know Pedro's in the void right now, but 10 out of 10.
Yeah. He would have. Pedro would have been doing this all day.
Hold on.
All day.
All day.
And every time you would have asked Pedro something, he would be like, "Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. We the ones, boy."
I mean, there were
Alright,
some
so
matches
let's
that still had Vince's blueprints on them, but we'll talk about that.
all right, so like I said, this in the last prediction when we did the prediction, I put SummerSlam, aka Vince McMahon's last pay-per-view. Cause this is Vince's card.
Yeah, that's his card.
This is Vince's card, but Triple H wrote it.
Yeah,
Wrote it.
So
He tweaked it a little bit. He tweaked it.
I mean
he has some
I mean
adjustments.
Yeah,
he did more than tweak the crap
I'm
out
with,
of the joint.
I'm with
Mhm.
Alan. He tweaked it a little, but like I said, there's still some Vince in here.
Oh yeah,
He
so, yeah.
pretty much put Vince in a room full of ghostwriters and had him write his own stuff.
Like I said, like Dwayne said, this is Vince's last hooray. So that means next pay-per-view is gonna be nothing but old Triple H.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And that's at the Clash at the Castle. So we got, and mind you, that pay-per-view is in 5 weeks. So we're gonna see 5, like, was it 4 weeks?
Clash of
of
Champions
of-
is the next one.
No,
I thought
no,
it would have
Clash,
been
no, Clash at the Castle.
Clash of the Castle.
So we're gonna get 4.
Oh.
So we literally gonna get 4 solid weeks of
Of
Triple H's
promos.
creative.
I love
Mhm.
it.
Like
I
we're gonna
want to
get.
mention that this
Strapping boys. It's gonna be
SummerSlam
fun.
felt like filler for Clash of the Castle.
No,
Yeah.
no. I mean, at the predictions, we talked about that. I was like, yo, this is all right. So without any championships passing on, yes, you could say it's a filler in there, but
Yeah.
my God, it didn't feel like a filler.
Yeah,
It didn't feel like these one of these generic pay-per-views like Extreme Rules or something like, oh,
Like
Oh,
I
that's-
said
that's
last
what
night,
happened here.
guys. Like I said last night, Triple H eased us into season 3 without us even knowing.
it's not just
All
that.
right.
I think what happened is Triple H gave us a sneak peek of what's to come.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
And
with
honestly,
that,
it's like how just sorry.
no, and I was gonna go into the first match of him giving us a taste of what's to come.
Oh yeah.
Because the
It's
first
like-
match, go ahead.
No, go ahead, cuz. Go ahead, cuz.
No, go. Because I'm about to go into the match.
Oh well, it's like just said too. They were really giving us that old school 1990s feel with the old these little short promos in between matches, or when the match was over, they would show these nice binos. They did a good job to give us that feel. I feel like
The brawls felt different. The brawls felt more organic than it did.
yeah. That's
couple
what
months
it
ago.
was. It was everything was more organic. Like you could tell everything was more like natural.
Like
you
I
could
said,
just
like
tell.
I said in the conference, it was that pep talk, bro. That Triple H prep talk in the back. That's what made everything
Yeah,
happen.
Alan told me about that yesterday too. How he has like a different way to motivate the guys in the back.
That's basically, but that's what he does when he was in NXT. Every time there's like a takeover, he actually had like the talent. He talked to the talent, prepped them up, motivated them, something like, "Yo, go out there, showcase. This is
Do what you gotta do."
But look,
yeah.
and even look at this. This is one thing I really like. Seth Rollins had nothing to do for that pay-per-view, right? Triple H
And
found
he
something.
still showed up.
Had Riddle come in, and he still did. He may not have had a match, but he had an impromptu brawl, which is pretty much a continuation to the story him and Riddle got going on.
And
So
it's,
it's like he
it's a
covered
great
all bases.
opening. It's a
like,
great
yo, nobody
opening.
was forgotten.
Yup,
Nobody
and
was
it's a
forgotten.
great. Yeah.
I mean, I kind of disagree with that because, like, I'm jumping ahead here, but they could have cut Theory versus Bobby Lashley and gave us Riddle and Seth instead.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but you got to think of it as this way, though, Jeff. It's like Dweezy said. This is Vince McMahon's last match card.
Definitely.
So since it's his last match card, he got to put his golden boy, which is Austin Theory, to do what he.
I mean,
Go ahead, Dweezy.
let's because that Seth Rollins and joint is not on the list, but we can talk about it because who was talking about it? I think it was Justin.
Justin.
That piece shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have been there. They couldn't have talked about it. They could have just let the whole card just rock without even acknowledging it. But
Yeah,
just
because-
for that, but hold on. But just for them to have theory, just for them to have Riddle come out of the crowd and then kind of shoot about the people's in the back telling me like, oh, you canceled this, blah, blah, blah. Randy always told me to watch out for these people and stuff like that. That was
cool.
amazing. That was amazing. That basically because we never saw Riddle like that.
Oh,
Never.
Riddle cut a promo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's got a
added
pro-
another layer
It's
to
like,
the character.
it's like Jeffrey said,
It did-
they're not robots no more. They're not
Nah,
robots. They're not
it did-
they're robots.
Yo, and then on top of that, you had the littlest things because Riddle came out, and then you had people telling him like, "Yo, get out the ring!" Like, "Yo, like stop!" Basically trying to stop him and stuff like that. Then you had Seth Rollins come out, and then you had the people in the back telling him like, "Yo, don't go to the ring." Then you have the commentator telling him like, "Yo, this man is still hurt. He have a spinal thing. He could be paralyzed." Like all of that stuff. The littlest time they had was amazing. But up under Vince's umbrella, we would never have gotten that.
Seen that. You're absolutely
We
right.
would have. We probably would have got. We probably would have got a Seth Rollins promo in the back of him just laughing about something.
That's
Like, yeah,
that's
he
what we
probably would have
heard.
did something. Told me I took out Riddle and this, blah 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 blah.
I took out your Cody Rhodes and
Yeah,
your Randy. Yeah, you're right.
But that little thing and for that little segment was amazing.
Yeah.
That dream was amazing. I literally liked it. But that wasn't the first match. But that dream was
the
amazing.
first match.
It was amazing. But let's get into the first match though. All right, so the first match to open SummerSlam, singles match for the WWE Raw's Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Becky Lynch.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
That was redemption for Becky. I mean, for Bianca. That was redemption for Bianca. But what happened to her?
Yes.
For that travesty that happened to her last SummerSlam.
Thank you, Alan. Thank you.
I'm gonna give you guys a hot take. This was the best match on the card to me.
Oh yeah, that was
Really?
Best match.
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah. That match was
Best
awesome.
match on the card.
Yo,
Really?
telling you right now. No, Jeff, like you
You
said.
telling me? Wait. Hold on.
Bianca is the fifth horsewoman. She's right there. She's right there with the four. She's right there.
All right,
Oh,
hold on,
yeah,
Jeff.
yeah.
Jeff, hold on, Jeff. I gotta kind of disagree with you for a minute.
I know what you guys are gonna say, but
That's what I was gonna say.
I-
You disagreeing with him about the best match, right?
I know because I have
No.
different tastes in wrestling.
No,
This
no,
is
no,
the
no.
best pure wrestling match on this
Jeff,
card.
Jeff, no. Jeff have a different thing, so I get it.
Yeah.
No, but I like the match. Like Jeff said, that was one of the best matches in the
Nah,
card.
it was
Yeah,
one
like-
of the best matches. I'm agreeing, but I don't think it was the
I would
best,
say
best match.
on this pay-per-view, there are 3 good matches on the pay-per-view.
Yes.
I
Let
would
me
say-
hear him. Let me hear him, bro.
Well, one of them is Bianca Belair versus
Yeah.
Becky Lynch. The
I
Miz
think that was
versus
top
Logan. The Miz versus Logan Paul.
Yes,
then you had-
that's
and then-
what I was
and then-
gonna say.
And then Brock versus Roman. Those are the 3
Yeah.
best matches on the card.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, even the tag team match was off.
No, but I know where
Everybody
I know
thought
where
that
Jeff
was
is,
gonna be great.
but I know where Jeff is coming from though.
Yeah. We'll get to those matches later, but I think this is the best pure wrestling match on this card.
Yeah.
I think Becky really found her niche now.
The
because
rhythm. Yeah.
Becky sucks when she's trying to do the high spots like Charlotte on Sasha Banks. She's not
That's not her
athletic at
thing.
all. She's not a good
That's
athlete.
not her thing.
When she's wrestling like Brett and the other technicians, that's her thing. That's where she kills it.
Oh yeah.
And I feel like Bianca's the perfect opponent for her because she spent the entire match trying to ground her.
It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Mm.
Yo, Jeff, you know what? That felt like a pure match.
Yeah.
Like a pure match. It did feel like a pure match.
It did, but
Absolutely.
but this match told an amazing story because
Yeah.
you have the
Yes,
fact that you have
yes.
Bianca Belair have to redeem herself from last SummerSlam,
From last SummerSlam.
and then you
That was
have
disgusting.
Becky Lynch, where she's been having a losing streak and kept losing to Bianca Belair.
Bianca Belair.
So
Mhm.
this match was amazing. Like,
Yeah, it was good. It was very
amazing.
good.
I
It
mean,
was very
yeah,
good.
it wasn't as good as the WrestleMania match,
Yeah.
but
No.
a lot of matches aren't.
No, but
But,
I,
no,
like
this
like I
match was
like I wrote in the messaging yesterday. I said like Bianca Belair could be the 5th horsewoman,
Definitely.
But-
Definitely.
but she beaten Sasha, she's beaten Bailey, she's beaten Becky Lynch. She have never.
She's
beaten
missing
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Yeah.
Charlotte,
She
yeah.
have never
She's
beaten
missing
Charlotte.
Charlotte. And
Well,
I
some
think that's
people-
what we're gonna get this
I'm
year.
gonna
I think
say
we're
she
gonna
beats-
get that this year.
I'm gonna say it when you take a shot at the Queen, but not miss.
You better not miss.
You
Yeah.
know,
And you
in
know,
my opinion,
I don't know about you guys, but me and Alan, we some Charlotte fans. We fuck with Charlotte heavy.
No,
I'm sorry, guys.
I like Charlotte.
Oh,
Bianca
you like Charlotte too, Luis?
Yeah.
Oh, you said what you said, Jeff?
I thought it was funny where where Ronda tried to.
Yeah.
But
And
for order for her to be, I would say, better than them, she have to be Charlotte.
yeah,
Because
Oh yeah.
there's not a lot of women on that roster that can say they beaten all the horsewomen.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
That's
a lot.
true.
Even Alexa Bliss haven't even did that. I
Nope.
don't think.
Nope. She hasn't. She hasn't beaten Charlotte.
Wait, what about
But
Asuka?
Hasn't
Asuka?
Asuka beat us in a
No,
minute?
Bianca
No,
Belair
Char-
beat Asuka.
No, but
and so did Charlotte.
woman?
No, but
Huh?
hasn't Asuka beat Becky and Charlotte and Sasha and all of them?
No, Charlotte
Yeah.
beat Asuka.
Yeah, I think she did.
Yeah,
I mean,
Charlotte
yeah.
beat Asuka.
Asuka beat all of them already.
No,
no,
she didn't beat Charlotte. She didn't beat Charlotte. Remember, Charlotte
Oh
broke her streak.
yeah. She didn't beat Charlotte.
Charlotte broke her streak. She never beat Charlotte.
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, for as many times as they interacted, like Asuka never beat Charlotte ever.
No.
Nope.
No.
She beat Becky Lynch. She beat Bailey. She never fought Sasha.
Yo, Charlotte's the boss. Charlotte's like
What you
Brock Lesnar.
mean? When she
And-
did
and-
fight
and-
Sasha. She
When?
fought Sasha when Sasha had that run that Sasha was with Bailey and Bailey had the women's championship. And,
No,
and
but
so and then
That
they
doesn't
had,
count
wait,
because
listen.
Bailey had the title.
Yeah, bro. Bailey
No,
had the
so-
title.
no,
but
no,
remember,
Justin. Both of them had the title. Bailey had the SmackDown. Sasha had the Raw. Charlotte. Asuka beat
Asuka had
Sasha.
the Raw.
Asuka had the Raw. Yeah.
And Sasha and Bailey were tag team, and
You're
Bailey
right.
had the woman. And at that time, Sasha was like, "Oh, that's when she came out with her blue hair." She was like, "Oh, I want to have two titles too." Blase. And remember, she had that crazy ass match with Asuka and Raw. And she was beating she was beating the life out of Asuka.
Don't
And Asuka
beat the
won.
hustle. Beat the game.
And
Kill the
Asuka
player.
won.
Wait, what?
Too much going on. Too much going
Yeah.
on.
Justin. All right.
Hey, I can't
so,
help it.
Okay.
all right. So let's continue with this match. So this match was amazing. Back and forward. It just this woman is like freaking strong.
Yeah.
Like she is strong as hell.
Oh, yeah,
she's really strong.
and like the damage that Becky was doing to her arm played into the match multiple times. So like Bianca
Yeah.
and everything.
We actually got storytelling with the old man.
It has storytelling, Alan. That's right.
And not just that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she was Becky. I mean Bianca. I mean Becky. Becky Lynch was selling, but did she mess up her elbow? I mean, not her elbow, her shoulder.
Yeah. She messed it up.
It seemed like she messed up her shoulder because I don't know if you've seen that when it was in the ring, the referee went to one of the people outside. It was like this.
Mm-hmm. And you seen when it happened in the transition when they first got on the top turnbuckle.
Yeah.
I think Becky had reversed it. She kicked her and then she jumped on her or something from the second rope, something like that. And then she tried to do the choke slam from the top rope when she tried to wrap her up. Then she tried to do that Becky tried to do the man slam from the second rope.
The manhandler.
The manhandle, whatever.
All the rock bottom, because that's what they was calling it on the commentary.
So when she tried to do that, I don't know if y'all watch the match, she like stopped for a second, like it thing. And when Bianca Belair did her move, when she did the what is it called? The shit that she picks him up from the what's the name of her move? What is it called?
Oh, the KOD.
The KOD.
Oh, the KOD. That's what they made her special. I was thinking about it.
Yeah, but before that, she did a move. She did a crazy move that fucked up Becky's arm a little bit.
The Spanish
you could
fly,
tell.
She tried to manhandle slam her off the top.
Yeah, she did the Spanish
that-
fly. That was really good. The Spanish fly was what?
No, I remember that spot when like landed
Yeah,
Oka
the
was on
crazy
it.
thing was I was answering all of that, but I was muted. I didn't realize.
No. It's cool. Sorry, bro.
Sorry to skip ahead, but was she holding her shoulder during the confrontation with the NXT woman?
Yeah, yeah.
was
And she was going like kind of like that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
As soon as she got
But
up.
hold on. Let's get into that.
Yeah.
So
Shoot.
after Bianca Belair successfully retained her women's championship, and Becky Lynch extended her hand out, and they shook it, which was funny because on Instagram, someone has a picture of the referee looking at them shaking their hands like this. Like he was like surprised that they shook hands, but that was kind of cool. But then she left, and this girl celebrating. Then
Who
here
was
comes
surprised,
Bailey.
Seth?
No,
Seth?
the referee was surprised that they shook hands in the ring because they've been beefing for like months, ever since last SummerSlam.
Actually, for years, yeah.
But then you have Bailey returning on SummerSlam.
Finally. That's everybody was waiting for.
And so it was kind of, and I don't know if you saw Bianca Belair. She seemed like instead of her being shocked, she looked like she was more happy to see her.
Yeah, she was.
Happy, yeah.
Like she was like mad happy to
She
see
let
her.
you know
happy
I
to
was
see-
waiting for you, bro.
She was happy to see. She was happy to see Io and Dakota Kai, especially Dakota Kai. She
Especially
was really
Dakota
happy
Kai,
to see
yeah.
Dakota Kai.
First of all, hold on. I was not
Really
expecting
happy to see Dakota Kai.
was not expecting Dakota Kai because she got released
Yeah.
under Vince McMahon's regime,
Yeah.
and she turned. And I remember she changed her name to the King or something like that.
Not
She called herself
once.
King something.
Yeah.
So for her to return,
Yeah.
which was like shocking.
Hey, man.
Call
Create
herself
your own
King.
narrative.
I
Like,
love
it was-
how Triple H's first order of business was rehire Dakota Kai.
And
No.
he
Technically, Jeff, his first order of business was bring back my kids.
remember, Io Shirai was leaving. Io
Yeah.
Shirai said she was going home. Because she already knew she was going to take the main roster, so she was going to.
Nah, because technically, think about it. When you win NXT, especially you won the women's NXT championship, and then you won the women's tag team championship. You basically did everything. So it's
I
like,
mean,
what else can you do but just move up to the main roster?
Not just that, Dwayne, but like she didn't really fit NXT 2.0 and what they're looking for.
Yeah.
No, because she kind of, it's like she outgrew it.
Yeah.
Like she
That's
literally outgrew
That's
it.
what it was. Yo,
Wait, Brady, you lagging?
And he froze.
Just let you know you lagging. But
how
yeah,
about
but
now?
she
How about now? How about now?
still kinda. But like I said, like she kind of outgrew NXT, so it's like, what's the point of me doing it? I'd rather just go somewhere else
I mean,
and start over.
and she already knew that she wasn't going to do good in the main roster with the old man. So she
Now
was just
with Vince in control,
Yeah.
you really like not to sound weird or anything. It's like, all right, I already have Oscar. What do I need you for?
Mhm.
yeah. basically.
And that kind of seemed like that's how Vince would think. Like, I already have an Asian. I don't need another one, especially an Asian female. You know, I don't need another Japanese female. I already have one. And that, I think that's how his mindset was. Like, I don't want to get people confused. You would never get them confused, but imagine seeing Io Shirai versus Oscar.
You know,
I'm surprised that doesn't happen.
finally,
You-
nothing happened.
like word. You don't think nobody wants to see, especially their fan base that saw them in was it Star? If I'm not mistaken.
Stardom and Shimmer and all of that.
It started, yeah, they was beefing. So it was like, yo, who would not want to re-see that? Like, it's the old man, glad he's not there no more. But now I see Triple H was like, yo, I got to bring back my kids. And he broke that both of them,
Oh no, and
which was shocking.
This was an awesome surprise, Dwayne. Like the women's division's looking good again.
Oh,
Bianca
yeah.
has fresh opponents.
It's getting.
I
Hold
was just
Hold on,
yo, I
hold on,
was
hold
just
on,
about
hold
to
on.
mention that the women's division is becoming something.
Hold on. I don't want to jump the gun, but on SmackDown, there was Shotzi versus Aaliyah, and Shotzi finally won.
Shotzi won a match.
That's what I'm saying. He's putting his
Yes.
kids on top. I won't be surprised if the next
When I saw that, I was like, yep, because remember, Triple H liked it Shotzi on NXT.
Yeah.
He
He
liked
used to do
her.
enough.
And Vince loved Aaliyah because she was hot. No, I
Because she
swear,
was easy.
bro. I
I mean,
swear,
oh, sorry.
bro.
Can't use
They
that.
had they had a segment. They had a segment where Vince was coming out. That was like sometime before. This was when Seth was going to his office, and Vince was like, "I don't know why you went through all these loopholes. You could have just came to me." When he told him the whole shit for WrestleMania,
Yep.
Aaliyah, Shotzi, a few of the girls from NXT when they was called up, Vince was passing by them doing his walk, and he see them, like they were on the side of catering, like a part of the show, whatever. It was on SmackDown. He looked directly. He looked directly at like where Shotzi and Aaliyah was at and all that, and they was like saying hi Vince, hi, like saying what's up, and he was like, "Hey ladies," looking dead at her. So I know that was one of his babies. Like
That's very
babies.
creepy in hindsight.
bro, creepy as it can be is the truth. The man's already a savage. He already got man hoes. So you got to put that on your mindset. Like, oh yeah. Didn't you remember Aaliyah was winning back and forth?
Yeah.
She pinned Charlotte, guys.
Yo, can you imagine how Vince reacted if Nikita would have went to main roster before he
Guys, she pinned Charlotte. That's all I gotta say. Vince McMahon let Aaliyah pin Charlotte by a reversal, clean. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's actually what happened.
But yo, do you think it would have been the same way if Nikita would have got
That's
brought
not
up?
crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Crazy.
Oh yeah, no, Charlotte's female lesbian.
All right, but
Yeah.
we got to keep it moving, people.
Yeah.
All right,
Sorry,
but
sorry.
the ending of the show was shocking. Like Jeff said, the women division look like it's picking up.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what happens at the SummerSlam now. It seems like Bailey got a group now.
Yeah.
And honestly, it looks like they're on Raw.
Yeah.
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 I can't think that way. Vince is not there. I can't think that way.
That's what I'm saying. Unless it's gonna be open season and you're gonna see everybody on different shows, that would be nice.
All right. So
take away the brands.
All right. So the second match, we have a singles match: Logan Paul versus The Miz.
This was surprisingly good. Like I don't know why the match was good.
I thought it was gonna suck.
Yo, this man was he had a special. He was just special, left and right.
Yeah, bro. He was playing 2K13 and 14 in our eyes.
Word.
He was stealing niggas' finishes. He was pressing triangle and R2 at the same time.
I liked when he did that all right forearm. It wasn't phenomenal, but it was all right.
That shit was terrible. It was dangerous.
It wasn't phenomenal, but that's A's phenomenal. That's what A's phenomenal for.
Yeah.
But also, this dude killed it. Like he would be a great wrestler if he wanted to.
As much people praise Bad Bunny, nah.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, the way he wrestles look like the man been wrestling for years.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah.
Not a hiccup, not a miss, not a
I'm like, he
botch.
had a small slip on the rope, but
that's why he took the thing off in the corner, because I guess he figured that was like slipping, so he took that off.
Yeah.
But
that was the theme of the night. There was a lot of people slipping. That's why I didn't hold that against him.
Like, yo, I wasn't a fan of Logan Paul, but now I am.
That match was actually surprisingly good, like you said. I was like,
I feel like I'm gonna like him. I feel like I'm gonna like him.
Yo,
I think this was like one of the best celebrity matches that I've ever seen.
I will put this up there with the Bad Bunny match.
Yeah.
But the thing though, that Bad Bunny didn't have a singles match. Logan Paul did.
Dwayne, for me, it's up there with Johnny Knoxville and Sami Zayn. It was that good.
No, he had shenanigans in there. I don't want to put that.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm talking about as a singles wrestler. Like Johnny Knoxville had the Jackass crew. But don't get me wrong, I love that match. That match is one of my favorites. But this was a celebrity that didn't look like a wrestling celebrity. This dude looked like he was a wrestler.
So What's
That's
gonna
the
happen?
thing.
You know what's gonna happen? It has to be Bad Bunny and him. They're gonna have to go at it 1-on-1.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if they,
Also,
yo,
Dwayne,
I'm telling you, what was you gonna say, Jeff?
oh no, yeah, Dwayne, to add on to your point, like, yeah, this is a celebrity, green as hell, doesn't even have a year of experience, standing on his own, because Bad
Mm.
Bunny was in a tag match of experienced workers.
Mm-hmm.
The Jackass match, as fun as it was overbooked. He had the crew, he had the
Yeah.
shenanigans, Sami Zayn. Johnny Knoxville, I mean, not Johnny Knoxville, Logan Paul was alone. He had to stand on his own 2 feet.
No, yeah.
They did it. That was crazy. It was really
Like,
And
good.
to take on the Miz, along with Ciampa and dealing with Maurice at ringside, he did his thing.
Yeah. Like, and then, like I said, it had that little touch,
Yeah,
that little sprinkle of Triple H.
it.
It had that little
Mhm.
sprinkle of Triple H of having AJ Styles come out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, but Vince would never have put that in there. But the sprinkle just to give the crowd a pop for AJ, just we know AJ's not on the card, but to give AJ that little shine.
That was a travesty that he was on the card. That was a travesty.
No, like,
Did you guys read Ricochet's recent tweet that he responding to Seth Rollins? Seth
No.
Rollins was saying basically, oh, that I'm sorry guys that I can't show myself in the rest. I can't be in the event or one of the main events. I know you guys all paid to see me, but just continue to sing my song. And Ricochet said, replied to it saying, yeah, I worked hard all year too. I know what you mean. And he put LOL. So like the fact that Vince brought out AJ when people were asking for matches, like to give AJ a match and all that stuff, just goes to show that Triple H brought out AJ. I think that's gonna show us more of a possibility like Ricochet coming out in a match. Fucking him.
But
Go ahead.
But
Dave.
I think, but what I think is that, like I said, Triple H giving the little hints and the little things, we might see AJ Styles have a feud with Ciampa.
oh no, yeah,
Yeah.
Dwayne, I wanted to mention that, like,
He
Yes.
wants his boy Ciampa.
this actually at least gives that
Yes.
feud a little bit of more heat, a little more juice, because it had nothing going in it before.
Continuity, people.
Yes.
Continuity.
Yeah,
Yes, and that is what I love about
No,
Triple H.
Ciampa was just doing nothing. He's just
Yeah.
beating people up for no reason. He had no direction. Now you know what? His papa's there. He's gonna direct him.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah,
he
like
told him, I got you.
a Ciampa AJ feud, that would be awesome.
Nah,
Yes,
this
that's a
match,
nice little push for him. Yes.
this match,
Shoot.
hey, this match was amazing. I really liked it. I
Yeah.
really
Of
liked
course. Yeah.
All right, so the third match was a singles match for the WWE United States Championship, Bobby Lashley versus Theory.
It was good.
I-
It was quick.
I
Mhm.
disagree, guys. This was a dud.
Yeah.
You know what? This match, it was what it was.
Yeah.
The reason why I liked it is because I think it was mostly because of Michael Cole's commentary. How it still had that up in the air feeling for the Money in the Bank briefcase. That's mostly why I liked it. Like I knew Bobby was going to win that regardless.
The match was a solid match because at the end of the day, Theory is a very talented guy. He's a very
Yeah,
talented
yeah.
wrestler. And
Yeah, we can't knock that. Nobody could knock that.
it was a good match. It's like it was a good match. It wasn't
No,
bad.
I mean, it's not against Bobby and Austin Theory. Like they only, according to Wikipedia, the match was less than 5 minutes. That's all the booking. But yeah, like we knew Bobby was gonna win. It was a rematch from another dud match a month ago.
Yeah.
Like it really set
And
up
blueprinting. I just want to put that out. This is another Vince McMahon drink,
Yeah.
which
But
I don't know why it was there, but
it was what it was. It was a good
It
match.
was his memorial.
all right.
Also,
So we're gonna go.
now Bobby has a little thing with the song now. That's something that he does now. I was like, oh, okay, Bobby.
He's a fan favorite now.
Yeah. Now he's pushing up pumping up the crowd.
All right, so the fourth match is a no disqualification tag match. The Mysterios versus Judgment Day.
You know what? Like I said in the chat, I kind of like that stupid music.
Yeah.
But,
I like how they kept Eddie's old
You know
song.
what? This match was actually better than their stupid ass Raw, all that Raw match that they had. It was it had a little bit of flavor in there. It had a little bit of flavor.
This match, what you call them? It was like it started off very slow.
Yeah.
Then it started to heat up. Then it got to that point where that's when Edge came out and stuff like that. So it started off slow and then rise. That's how I saw the
Mhm.
match.
I mean,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna give my hot take. I mean, this match was solid. There was nothing wrong with it. It wasn't spectacular either. Like you
Yeah.
could have watched this on Raw.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. What make
I think this is the 4th time that he returned since his epic return, like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of cool. I kind of get a sense that Edge books himself because they let him do all this cool shit and nobody else.
Yeah, he's definitely paid for his own
So-
pyro like Cody.
My thing
Like-
is this. It seems like he wants to go to the Brood Edge. Won't you just go to the Brood Edge? Just be that Edge. Just go back to the Brood. Bring back the Brood music. Don't have a Brood group. Just come out as the Brood.
You know what? You know what? Like I said in the chat, all I want is the Prince to
Yeah,
come back.
that's what I was gonna ask. What do you guys think is next? What's the next direction? What, you gonna be with the Mysterios now?
I want the Prince back. Priest can go back. He can feud with Bob for that US title, and Rhea can go back. She can go back. Hunting for the women's championship. That's it. Everybody goes different way. Everybody's happy. Everybody's happy.
yeah, because that Judgment Day thing isn't happening for me.
I
Not
just
anymore.
just want to rate the match based on like what actually happened. I don't want to like go into what they should be doing now, how I feel guys should be booked.
Yeah.
But it was a solid match overall. Edge returned again.
Hey, we're gonna. I think we're gonna get. I guess Finn and Edge again. A few.
Yeah.
But this time
Yeah,
done
that'll be
right.
good.
But this
that'll
time
be
done
good.
right.
I mean, with Triple H's NXT
That'll be
rating,
good.
it might be good.
Hopefully Finn will get some wins.
But I know one match people wants to see. It's gonna come down to Edge and Cody.
Oh yeah.
It has to happen.
Why?
I don't
Because
know.
Edge has to be
Edge
The
has
battle
the,
of the
remix of the
entrances,
Brood
Dwayne.
theme.
I mean, Rady, the battle of the entrances. Whose
All right,
entrance
so-
is better?
Yes.
We're gonna go with the 5th match, and it's the singles match is Pac McPhee versus Happy Corbin. This
surprisingly, this was good.
is another celebrity in a singles match.
And it was
Okay,
surprisingly good.
I'm gonna give my hot take. I liked the match, but Pat looked a little off in this one. Like a lot of the things he was doing were kind of sloppy. He almost hurt himself like 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Like his super kick?
I thought he was gonna do the Panama Sunrise for a second.
I thought
No,
so
that
too.
was sloppy.
Nah, I think it was. I think he was rushing.
Yeah, it seemed like
It seemed like
I
he
think
was
their match
rushing,
had a
trying
time
to rush
limit.
everything.
Yeah,
And be
I think
like-
he was like wrestling too fast. I think he needed to slow down and calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
But it was at the end of it, it was still a good match.
But
though. It
what,
was still a
that's
good
like
match.
what his third, fourth match?
yeah.
Like his third
Oh,
match?
yeah. Like when he went for the rolling bomb at the end, like he almost fell on his head.
Yeah, he almost did. Almost broke his neck.
Wait, what you called it? The Swanton.
The Swanton Bambini.
So, yo,
Hey,
the
so
commentary,
are we gonna get Cody Gray versus Pat?
I don't know.
No.
Probably.
It's supposed to, it might happen, but yo,
Probably because Corey Graves got
cleared.
he got cleared.
the commentary on this match was hilarious.
It was funny.
Yeah,
because
it was.
hilarious.
after Pat and Michael Cole was trying to defend him.
Oh, you know what? I love the commentary the entire night. Like I love human Michael Cole.
Yo,
Yeah,
the commentary,
he can be himself. He don't have to read. It's a slobber knocker.
Yeah.
much
It's
as
great.
that, I don't know if you know
Rock.
the next match, but yo, have you noticed Michael Cole was about to promote Ric Flair's pay-per-view,
Oh
and
wow,
then
really?
Corey Graves cut him off.
How?
All right, so
You know that they're allowed to. They're allowed to.
So,
It's just
all right, so we're gonna-
it's Corey being a
So
dick.
what happened was when Jeff
funny.
Jarrett, this is match number 6, the Usos versus Street Profit.
Yeah.
So we done with the other one,
Oh,
right?
you
So
wanna take it to that one, Dwayne? Go.
so when Jeff Jarrett was coming out and they was talking about how Jeff Jarrett is a Hall of Famer, this and this, and Michael Cole was like, yeah, Jeff Jarrett's gonna be he have a very busy weekend this week. You know that he's doing referee, and he was about to talk about the Ric Flair's joint, and then Corey Graves like basically cut him off and started talking about something else. I was like, yo, was they about to promote the Ric Flair match?
Yep. Corey Graves was like 9 till next season.
I was saying, are we gonna see Rick coming out, or we're gonna see Jay Lethal going? Oh, I just wanted a nugget. I just wanted my little nugget.
But not. All right. So, but the Usos versus Street Profit. What do y'all think?
All right, so
Profit
good
should have
match.
won to me.
Not as good as the match that they had the month prior.
Yeah.
No, Jeff. Not the match as it was on Raw. That's the last match they had on Raw. This wasn't it.
This wasn't it. Oh man, when that's
I don't know
even
what
more
happened.
disappointing.
But like you said, I did saw the hatred of
Mhm.
the four.
Well, we'll get
Oh.
to that, Alan. But one of my main gripes with this match was that the Jeff Jarrett thing didn't really matter at
No,
all.
it didn't.
They played no part into the match.
I mean, it was
Oh.
a one-on-one singles match. I mean, tag match. There was no shenanigans or nothing.
Yeah.
It's that Mr. Ford.
Kinda, sorta.
Mr. Ford,
Kinda,
Mr. Ford,
sorta.
no, Mr. Ford's too big and it's getting to his head. It's getting to his head.
I mean, Montez Ford did yell at Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah.
That was about
Yeah,
it.
he did.
Few
Because
times.
he kicked out.
He
He
felt
kicked
like
out.
he was being held down. That's what he said. He was like, "Oh, that's what you gonna do,
I
partner.
mean-
That's what they got you here for. I'm gonna do
Well-
mine. I'm gonna get mine."
Well, to be
That's
honest-
what he said. That's what he
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest with you, if Jeff Jarrett was actually doing his job to a T.
Yeah, he did.
No, yeah.
He was
I mean,
on
no,
it. He was
I
on
mean,
it.
like he was calling everything.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why they was being upset. He was like Jeff Jarrett was like more tight on the match instead of him being loose. He was more tight. That's why they was like, "Yo, what the hell are you doing?" Like that. No, like I liked it that he was really tight on the joint where I think one of the Usos was doing the thing. He goes, "No, grab the rope, grab the rope."
Yep.
And
Yep.
his attack, like grab the rope, grab the rope.
That's
So-
that.
They're
like, yo,
Did
did you go to referee school? What are you doing?
That match.
Nah, he was really on that referee. Like he was really being like a referee in the
He
match.
had the
but-
manual in his pocket.
Nah, but I would say,
They didn't even
yeah,
do
there
like
was.
the guitar shot or anything.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what it was, guys? Is that for Jeff Jarrett, this was like an anime isekai. He got reincarnated into a
Yeah.
referee.
He was in his Comic-Con outfit.
So he was like, number side, 1, 2, I grab the rope. He was on his shit, bro. He was
He had
on his
everything.
shit.
He had everything but the red shoes.
Yeah. Nah, but but yeah, this match was the weakest one out of the few times we saw the
Yeah.
Usos versus Street Profit.
Yeah. I honestly thought at the end that Ford was going to portray Dawkins the way he looked.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, hold on.
I
It's
thought
coming.
the Street Profit were going to become heel and attack the Uso. They should have done that. We need.
Yo, that's what I thought too. Because
But weren't they already
I didn't-
turning heel? So what happened?
No, because what I thought was gonna happen, I thought he probably was gonna turn on Dawkins, but then Dawkins got super kicked outside the rope, so it wasn't his fault that he messed up.
And they were
Yeah.
both mad.
Yeah, so it wasn't that they both was upset, but I thought they was gonna turn heelish because the Usos was like still in the ring and they was like looking at him like getting ready like to do something, but then it seemed like they're like, oh, they're not gonna do nothing, so we just gonna roll out, and they just left and they just sat there like, well, we lost again.
Well, there's always Monday. You find out what happened.
No, Jeff, you know what this remind me of the Briscoe brothers. They hate this match.
Yeah.
They're cursing everybody. They always say this mother effers beat us twice. I hate this.
Yo, if they
like that, bro.
if they would have sat there, I mean, instead of doing what the Briscoes did, because that was crazy. But imagine if they would have showed Angelo Dawkins and Martin Ford in the back, and the cameras like walking behind them, and they just like throwing stuff, kicking stuff, like hitting stuff, like they
Upset.
literally frustrated.
Yeah,
I think that
upset.
would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, that
Then
would have
we-
worked.
Then
That
then
would
we
have been
could
a
have seen
good
like the
thing.
transaction, like, yo, we've been doing this joint too good. Like we the good guys, and I'm tired of that. We need to start sitting there doing different stuff. I think that would
Right,
have been
let's
kind of
really
cool.
get that smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that.
I think they're gonna turn heel. I think the Street Profits are gonna turn heel.
Yeah, because it's
I
like
don't
they
wanna-
already tried it before. They tried it before when
because I don't
when
want to see
Riddle
them split.
and
I don't want to see them
Riddle
split
and
up
Randy,
because Angelo Dawkins might get released because
Yeah, yeah. He's the weak link.
He's not gonna get
He's the
released. He's
Jason
not
Jordan.
Nah,
Allen,
he's not gonna get
Dawkins
released,
is
bro.
Dawkins is the genetic.
But Triple H likes him.
Dawkins is the
He
Jason
likes
Jordan.
him. No,
He's
Triple H likes
a
him, and
genetic.
just like how he liked Hit Row, bro. He likes them because he wanted to put Hit Row versus them. He wanted to do a big thing with clearly all the,
All
let's
the
put it out.
all the blacks. all the black.
Like he wanted
the
to
black-
put,
yeah.
he wanted to recreate the same match as the New Day and the Usos. Y'all
No,
know
yeah,
those matches.
And with Hit Row and Street Profits, that would have worked.
Exactly, and he wanted to try something new with Street Profits versus Uso, and then Uso
Well, guess
versus
what, Rady?
Hit Row. Or
Guess what? He can get old B-Fab. He can get old what's the dude?
But we need Swerve. But we
What's
need
his name, Jeff?
Swerve.
No, you don't. No, you
Top
don't. Jeff.
dollar.
Just
Top dollar.
nah, they
top,
don't need
you can get
Swerve.
B-Fab.
dollar?
You can get top
Swerve.
dollar. You can get Adonis. What's it? Adonis. You can get
Adonis.
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 3 of them, and then you could get someone from NXT or someone in the back that didn't
You could
debut
put
at and
Mello.
Hit Row and take them back.
Swerve. They need Swerve.
Guys, come on. Hit Row was a swerve. It was a
Hit Row.
Yo, guess what? And I'm telling you right now. And I think Swerve would have liked. I think Swerve would be okay with it. He like, yo, because they got a job. I'm working. We good. I think it would be good.
Wait, so the leader will be okay. So the leader of Hit Row will be what? Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
Damn it,
That's what I said.
you son of a snap!
Alan,
Mello
you
don't
just
miss.
said
Snap.
something.
Snap! Snap! Allen, I wasn't even thinking that. I wasn't even
Yeah.
thinking that.
See?
Yeah,
Yo,
bro.
How you not
Carmelo
think of that?
Hayes, Trick,
You could,
Fab,
yeah.
Top Dollar, Adonis.
And the
Yo, that's a
girl.
whole
Yeah.
crew.
Whoa,
That's a whole stable
Whoa.
right there, bro.
whoa. Damn.
R-Truth.
Maybe we're birthing something. We birth our truth.
Click right there, bro.
Our truth is gonna be like, yeah, bring me on a little Jimmy.
He's certified. He's certified.
Oh,
He
We
give me that
sidetracked
certified
with our Hit
manager.
Row fantasy booking.
He give me
I
that
know,
wise
right?
man. He give me that certified wise man.
I think we're the only ones on the internet doing this.
Yeah.
All right, since
yeah.
we're still
But
recording,
this match was kind of. I don't know. I don't know.
I
They
love
have
it.
chemistry.
I'm already thinking of it in my head. Hit Row don't miss. I love it.
Hit Row don't miss. Oh
Hit
man.
Row don't miss. Ray.
That's
Dwayne,
crazy. I
Hit
wasn't
Row
even
don't
thinking that.
miss.
Dwayne,
Hit
Dwayne,
Row
move,
don't miss.
Dwayne, move us
I
along.
wasn't even thinking that. That's crazy, Alan. That's a great idea.
That's the whole crew, bro.
All right, we got off of the subject. All right, let's go to the
Or
next
did
match.
we get on to the subject?
This happens sometimes, guys. This happens sometimes. We're
So
sorry.
next match, we got the singles match for the WWE Women's SmackDown Championship. Liv Morgan versus Ronda Rousey.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Dwayne was mad.
All I gotta say is that was a Vince match right there. You get some Vince.
Dwayne was furious.
Alan, I was just thinking the same thing. This is the final match that Vince booked together.
Yeah.
Hunter, I know you're gonna change stuff, but leave Ronda out of it.
Nah,
And Dwayne, you trying to change your pick? I don't know
I
what you're
want
changing.
no. The reason why I was going to change it because we all picked Liv Morgan to win, right?
Yeah.
But
And I
when I
kept
saw-
my pick like
when
a
I saw-
man.
When I saw Ronda, and you can tell, and you can tell, watching Ronda fight up under Vince versus Ronda up under Triple H, she looked as stronger
Yeah.
and dominant. She
Yeah.
had
For
to look
real?
like this.
I
She
feel-
had
yeah, I
yes.
think he let them use. I think he let her
Did
use a
not
little
see
of
the
her
match.
UFC
I didn't see the
background.
match.
I think he let her use some of her UFC background.
Liv Morgan had nothing. Like she just
No,
got.
she couldn't do
outclassed.
like
in
it
every
basically.
corner. In every corner, she got outclassed by Ronda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think
I-
that's why I said like this. That's why I said like, yo, can I change my answer
Nah,
because
see, I'm
she's
gonna tell
strong.
you my reason why I stayed with Liv. The reason why I stayed with Liv is because she was underneath the old man for so long. He kept her down and starved her for the title. That if you was watching the match, even though she was being outclassed, she was reversing all of Ronda's moves. So I'm like, it was a little like subtle thing that had me like, nah, I feel like Liv is gonna win this by
What did
shenanigans.
you say with her face?
Nah, when she
No,
when she got her in the pendulum, she turned into a pin. When she
Well,
got her in the armbar the first time, she turned into a ring of Saturn. Like she
I
did
mean,
mad
but
reversals.
I mean, Justin, I get what you say. I get where you're coming from, but I get it. She's champion. You don't want to sit there and let her lose a championship, and she just got it. A lot of people's behind her, so yeah, I get it. You had to find a way for her to keep it, to make it look like she make Ronda still look strong and make her still
Yeah,
look like that
she's growing.
the underdog, to make her
Yeah,
feel like the underdog.
but this
Go,
is
Jeff.
this is the typical stupid WWE Money in the Bank booking. Like titles, and then they book them like they don't deserve it. This was the prime example of that. Like
yeah.
Liv looked like trash the entire match. The
Yeah,
She,
entire
she
no,
really
that's
did.
what I said.
completely
Yo,
outclassed.
that's what I said. I was like, yo, can I change my answer because it just look it's
and you can
it just
tell. And you can tell that was all Vince. That was
Yeah,
Vince DNA. That was Vince DNA in that match because
this
like
was
does making the champion look mad weak. Liv
yeah.
Morgan at least Liv Morgan she made Liv Morgan look like a freaking rookie. Liv Morgan
yeah.
she could wrestle.
Yeah,
She could
Hmm.
wrestle.
like why? And then she narrowly escaped. She tapped out, by the way. She
Yeah,
had
she
a
Yeah,
tapped
real.
up on
She
two.
tapped out. But
I
at the end of
think
She
the
I
tapped
match,
out
think
on two.
she
but
did tap
I
out. I
think
did not
that's
like
the
that.
but I think they did that to continue it because like I
Yeah,
said, this whole pay-per-view was Vince's blueprint. I think if this was Triple H, none of this stuff on here would have looked the same. It would be
yeah,
different
no,
opponents and everything.
yeah.
But
I'm just yeah.
you gotta make chicken crap out of chicken salad, right?
Wait, what? No, that's not how chicken salad works, bro.
And that was good guy for Russell. Now she's gonna face heel
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
heel.
Like, and I called
But
it, and
if
I
you
was like,
look
"Yo,
at it
she got
slowly, when they were talking about at the end, they said that how would that play on Liv Morgan's psyche? It looks like Liv is gonna turn heel. She's
and it
gonna be
doesn't.
on that, oh, like I beat her, all this other stuff. Come next week, she's gonna be talking different. I'm pretty sure. She's gonna have more confidence, and that's gonna lead to her ego.
not if you want a upset Ronda.
Uh,
You want to do
but
the heel
Ronda could be
joint,
mad.
like
Ronda could be upset from the shenanigans, the fact that she know that she tapped.
no,
But Liv can
she
still have
was
her ego trip up. That's what I'm
that's why she
saying. You can
was
still do
upset.
both. You can
She was
still do
upset
both.
because of the whole situation and stuff like that, where she flipped
Yeah,
the
you can
referee. And
still
I
do
was
both.
in
You can still have. You,
the
Yo, that
first
was
thing that
funny.
popped in my head when she did
That was
that,
mad funny.
yo, the first thing that popped in my head was Ken Shamrock.
yeah,
Yeah,
like you can have Ronda like you wanted her. We could turn her into a baby Brock, and then you could turn fucking Liv Morgan into baby Charlotte. Where as
I mean,
far as ego
I mean,
goes,
guys, I know we're under the Triple H regime, but I'm just expecting Liv to lose that title on a random SmackDown to either the new bad Ronda Rousey or Charlotte when she returns.
Okay.
And they
Yeah.
can pretend that it never happened.
Uh,
you
I
notice
hope
how Charlotte didn't get a release date. That's
I
because she
hope
comes back on Monday.
to get a at least.
But they did a promo for Charlotte.
Yeah, but they didn't put a date she was coming back.
Probably
I
next week
mean,
because tonight she's gonna be in her father's corner.
Yeah,
yeah. All right, so let's go with the last match. Last match, standing match for the undisputed WWE World. I hate this. I hate this. Ain't too long for the title. Roman
yeah, for the
Reigns
World Heavyweight
versus
Undisputed.
versus Brock Lesnar. I hate this long. It's the long. The undisputed universe. It's too long. Just call it the
It's
championship.
it's
All right,
okay. It's
guys.
okay.
Since
Ignore the
I
belt.
know you guys are gonna like praise it and everything, I want to get my hot take out of the way.
Go
Oh,
for
go
it,
ahead.
Jeff.
Go for it, Jeff.
Yo, I'm telling
It
you,
was
we should have a segment just Jeff's hot takes.
okay, this match was entertaining. I was not bored watching it. However,
Nah.
it was really
However,
It was what? What you
Oh,
said,
no.
Jeff?
no, Alan. I was not bored watching it. The match was really entertaining. It was like a train wreck, a car crash,
Oh yeah.
a building being demolished. I couldn't look away.
Like a
However,
like a forklift hitting the ring.
something
Yeah.
like that, Justin. However, this match was really stupid.
Yeah, yeah.
This match should never, ever, ever happen ever again.
First of all,
like you said, Jeff, this match was way better than that crap they had at WrestleMania.
Oh yeah,
what was the
definitely.
point of the crane, though?
I mean,
Someone tell me the
to
point
be
of the
all right.
crane.
So if you gonna
It's like Jeff said. When they said WrestleMania, I was on my phone, I was texting. And this was just like, oh, what is going on? What the hell is this?
all right, so when you have the last match between two people, and it's basically like a last man standing, anything goes, you have to go all out.
And they went all
And
out.
technically, that's what they did. They went all out. I mean, they used everything. They
I
used
didn't see a
everything.
kitchen
Now,
sink.
Brock
now,
Lesnar the tractor with his logo on it.
but
Yeah, the tractor.
the thing is, I like this match, but the ending was like only way
Why?
you can stop this man is just that man needs to go 6 feet under.
And that's what they
And
did.
he just kept getting back up and back up. I
Yeah.
was like, yo, there's no what else can you do to keep this man down?
Oh, yeah, but you know
Me,
what?
I just
Roman too. Roman also showed like I don't know what's the
Yeah.
to keep that man down either.
Like, yo, this
And
match,
you know what, Jeff? I saw the time. I was like, who's
Yeah.
yo,
they were
it
on
was
their,
a,
they were on their
it was like-
AEW stuff last night, huh?
Vince McMahon time frame no more. He got to go to bed at
I
10
know.
a.m.
I was looking like, wait, is this Rampage?
like I enjoyed this match because it just had everything in it.
Like
It
Jeff
had
said, it's
everything
alive.
in it. Like I was not expecting him flipping a freaking ring
The ring?
and
Yeah.
watching Roman from the top tumble
He did
down.
everything
Like
but put out a gun and shoot him in the face.
I'm like, yo, at one point I had this idea I thought someone was gonna do, and I thought that's what the forklift was for. I thought they was gonna have him knock him out, and I thought they was gonna put the forklift on top of the person where they couldn't get up.
No,
Because remember,
Yeah.
because remember, that's what Mick Foley
Yeah.
did.
He
That's
said
what
that.
Mick Foley. That's
Alan
what Mick
said the
Foley
same
did.
thing to me.
Because that's what Mick Foley did to The
That's
Rock.
what he did. Yeah,
He put the forklift on him, and he couldn't get up.
he couldn't get
And
up.
I thought that's what he was gonna do because Roman was crawling up under there. So I'm like, oh snap! I think Brock is gonna win. He's gonna actually put the forklift on top of him, and he was gonna lose. But no, they was like, nah, we got other plans. We're gonna like freaking try to flip the ring.
Yeah, man.
It's the
That-
tribal chief. I'm doing
But
this
don't
for
get me
Pedro.
wrong. Don't get me wrong. I've never in all the wrestling that I've seen, I've never seen anything like that before.
Yo, even Paul Heyman got hit, and Paul Heyman doesn't get
Yeah.
hit.
Oh,
Oh,
Heyman
yeah.
got the F5 through the
First-
table. Like,
Yo,
damn.
I love that spot. Dude was like, here, take the belt. You are the champion. Lesnar, just leave him alone.
Leave him alone. That's my tribal chief. Leave him alone.
That's my tribal chief.
That drink was amazing. Like,
When
and
Brock
then
picked him up, he's like, no, what are you doing, you bastard? And then he did.
and
Oh
then the
my God.
Usos come out and they try to do it. Then they face expressions like, yo, what the hell are we gonna do to this man? And then
Yo,
Austin Theory
yo,
comes out, and I was like, oh,
You saw that when Brock did the suplex, he almost hurt one of the Usos. He almost hit the Big E to one
yeah.
of them. I was
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
oh, but he was okay. He was okay. He was moving.
Okay.
He tucked his
Brock
head,
never
unlike Big
under-
E.
Brock never underthrows. He always overthrow. and damn Austin Theory got beat up too.
Alright, yeah, we'll talk about him later.
Now, put that briefcase so badly.
Yo,
I like when Roman did it. Roman was like, "You idiot!" Roman got tight. They hit him.
No, I mean,
No,
this match looked like war. It looked like a
That's
war.
what I said. Like that's why I said I don't have nothing with this match because this match had everything.
Yo, guys,
Like
guys.
it had everything.
Yo,
I mean-
for the first time ever, everybody was standing during that match. Nobody was sitting.
Yeah, nobody was
at one
sitting.
point you had to stand.
Since when people be standing to watch WWE matches?
Yo, like
See,
this,
people
like
were standing. People were like,
I'm glad this is the last match because after I saw on Instagram, Brock Lesnar climbed the ring and went all the way to the top and basically put on his little cowboy hat and basically told everyone goodbye. So I think this is
That's
the
it?
final time we're gonna see the Brock. See Brock.
The Brock.
So that's it. He's over for Brock. That's it.
No, I
He
mean,
just
yeah,
did the cowboy hat. He's gone.
I
He
mean,
did the
yeah,
whole-
it looked kind of like a send-off. Like, it's like an entire army to put down Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, like they
I
buried
mean,
him, bro.
but like it. That's the thing about Brock, and I like the fact that they did that, where you had to have everybody come out and take this man down, not just one person. You had to have multiple people to take this man down.
They took a play out of John Cena's playbook. Honestly.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, there were 5 different individuals involved with taking down Brock Lesnar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I kind of like it. I like it.
With the steps. It's like it's over. Man. What's going on with him?
Yo, like I really enjoyed this match.
And you know what? When the match finished, I like the commentary. I like Michael Cole going, "Oh,
Yeah, yo,
somebody
they
come
was
help."
mad concerned. Even Corey Graves was concerned, like, yo, someone come out here and get this stuff off of him. I think his leg must be crushed. Like, yo, what are y'all doing?
They
Get
started.
that, get out here.
They
Oh, no,
started
yeah,
picking it up themselves.
No,
They
yeah.
started picking it up themselves.
I like that little mountaintop he built on top of Brock. I like that.
No,
I want that as a portrait.
Like he had the sense of urgency in his voice. Like he was genuinely concerned for everybody involved.
Yeah.
He wanted the referee to count faster just to get it over with.
Yeah.
In the commentary. Oh my god! Oh my god!
He
Yo.
sounded like Attitude Michael.
Yo, like like I said, like I think Jeff said it or everyone else said it. The commentary on here was golden on this pay-per-view.
Awesome.
It was amazing. I didn't hear Cole saying stupid random stuff.
No.
I didn't hear Corey Graves do Corey Graves random weird stuff that had nothing to do with the match. Because usually Vince would have
like Michael
Vince,
Cole
like,
turned on.
It's weird. It's weird because Vince would have him talk about randomly Carmella for some reason that
Yeah.
she's not even in the ring, but have him randomly talk about, I'm gonna go to my hotel and I'm gonna be with
Be
my
with my
wife.
hot wife. Yeah.
Like what the hell? Like, okay. But everyone was on fire. It had some hiccups in the match, a couple of matches I didn't like, but it was amazing.
I like how as soon as the McAfee match came, Michael Cole pretty much turned on. Like he was like the first couple matches he was there. When as soon as his partner came out, he livened up, and then the rest of the
he did liven up. Yup, you're right.
It was
like
good.
I said, right, Jeff. It's work in progress right now. He's work in progress.
Yeah, definitely. Like it's an 8.
I mean,
for me, it was an 8 out of 10
but
show.
I like what I see.
It's like I said, this pay-per-view, this SummerSlam was Vince's last pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm.
This is his card. It's just that Triple H had to come in, like you said, tweak a little things, throw some little stuff here and there, and stuff like that. It still had that Vince stench on there in some matches, but after this, no more Vince stench. Starting this Monday coming up, this is 100%.
So what's gonna happen in Raw now? We're not expecting the usual. What's gonna happen in Raw now? Explosions. Buildings are gonna
collapse. I'm definitely looking forward to Clash at the Castle.
Oh yeah.
Like what kind of card they put together because they have 5 weeks.
Look, honestly,
I'm looking forward for the next versus Ciampa and things like that.
Honestly, I'm looking forward for the next 5 weeks. The next 5 weeks for me is anything can happen.
Just think about it. They randomly had Drew McIntyre. Don't even have a match on the card.
That's what I wanted to talk about too. Yeah, because when he came out, he came out as like right before the match, the last match, and he did that promo right on time. Go ahead, boy, Muffin.
No. I just said I just like the littlest things that I know Vince would never have put that there. He would never have he would never have AJ Styles come out and attack Ciampa.
Yeah.
It would never have been Drew McIntyre randomly just come out and talk about whoever wins, he's going to fight him at Clash of the Castle. And you would never have Seth Rollins and Riddle come out and do their little segment too. You wouldn't have that.
It wouldn't even been a thought.
No, you wouldn't have none of that. But like I said, this was Vince's thing. Triple H tweaked it a little bit. I'm excited because I think Triple H ain't done with it. Now I'm happy that there's finally going to be surprises on Raw now. And, I mean, that's SmackDown, Raw, pay-per-views. It's finally going to be freaking surprises popping up. Yo, it's going to be surprises now. It's going to be people who's coming. I don't know. Who's that sitting in the crowd? Why does he sitting there?
Honestly, Dwayne, I feel like I'm 11 again, and I'm watching freaking 2001 Raw.
It's like you know what it is. It's also like how me and Alan says. The other side is gonna have to wisen up. They're gonna have to focus.
Oh
No,
yeah.
no, 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 no. I don't think so. They just continue doing what they're doing because that's what they can do best, and that's their stick. But WWE is going to go in a different route. It's not going to be the same as what Vince McMahon was doing.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say they're going to try to outdo AEW because AEW got their
there's no
own
point.
style. It's just that
Yeah.
WWE needs to just stick to their style, what they do best, and what SummerSlam was telling
Yeah.
stories.
Yeah.
Telling stories, keeping it continuity to what you're telling, and that's all they need.
Liven
You
up.
don't
Keep
need to
some
go.
new things
You don't
coming.
need. You don't need to be like AEW and all that stuff. They do their
But you
thing.
know-
WWE needs to just do their thing.
You
That's
know
it.
what? You know one thing I'm also really happy for with the Triple H and Stephanie regime. All the new and old pay-per-views main roster could get. We can get in your house again with the main roster.
That's for NXT.
I don't care.
Okay, I mean,
NXT
one more question for the Triple H regime. Based on Austin Theory's performances last night, do you think he's still winning anything? Because I feel like with the way Vince positioned him, he's not ready.
I don't see him catching in on Roman. I don't see him catching in on Roman.
He
No,
has
I'm
the
gonna tell you again. I think he's gonna cash that for the U.S. title.
No, I don't think he's going to cash that on Roman. I feel like he's going to carry that belt to WrestleMania, and probably if Drew ends up beating Roman, that's who he's going to cash it on.
You mean on Cody? It's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They won't disrespect Cody like that.
I just feel like
It could be either Cody or Drew.
What I think is going to happen
Either Cody or Drew.
is-
I don't see it happening to Roman.
what I think is probably going to happen is that he's probably going to cash it in, and when he does cash it in, he's going to have to fight the person. Whoever he's fighting is actually probably still going to beat him, or somebody's probably might come out and mess him up like Dolph Ziggler.
Maybe because even that didn't even happen.
So let's say he cashes it in, and then Dolph Ziggler messes him up, and then that person sits there, looks at Dolph, and then he pins him, and then 1, 2, 3, and then now he can have a thing where Dolph Ziggler screwed up my winnings of winning the WWE
And
Championship.
they can have a little feud. That's good. That'll be good for him. Hey, can Bobby get a decent run now? He's been waiting. I mean, Bobby Roode.
Oh yeah,
Bobby
I would
Roode.
love to see that. Oh man, like I said, surprises. You never know where things could pop up. Like think about it. Did y'all notice? Did y'all notice yesterday? Max is back.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Can we not talk about that?
Yes, we
No.
can. Because
Oh,
like I
God.
said, it's the
No, I don't want
changes.
to talk about that scene. That scene was, bro. That scene was insane.
Yo,
It
you
was
mad?
mad June.
Wait,
Bro,
you mean
we did not need to see that, bro. Bro, that was crazy.
I was talking about. I was talking.
Maxine what? What is her name? Maxine what?
My name
Maxine
is
what?
Maxine Dupree.
Maxine.
God.
That's her name.
Maxine Dupree. But I wasn't talking about the full segment. I was just talking about the fact that how Triple H brought him back.
Oh,
Because
okay.
remember, Vince wrote him off where he's not doing that character no more. Triple
Yeah.
H comes in, brought him right back to this position. So now
Right.
you have Max Dupree and Maxine Dupree.
Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't feel bad if I got LA Knight instead.
No, screw that drink. Just bring back Eli Drake.
Even that. Even that. There we go.
But all right, we running too long on this thing. Usually predictions, our results never usually this long. But all right, so
It was a good pay-per-view.
but before we go, do you like to add anything?
Yo, watch Ric Flair last match. I'm watching it. It's a good card.
I'm definitely watching it today.
Alan Schilling.
It's at 6:30, so that means it's going off at a decent time.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I can see it.
Ric Flair's bedtime is 10 o'clock.
And Rick, do not dive off the ring. Charlotte said no.
No, where is it? Where is it?
Where is what?
The match.
What
Where
is
do you
it?
watch? Like what? Like channel?
Hey, Rady. You know you gotta pay. Rady, you gotta pay for it.
You got
Yeah.
Brady. You gotta
Yeah.
pay
You gotta
for it.
pay for it, Rady.
You gotta pay for it,
You know,
Brady.
there's no such thing as freebies, Rady.
We don't
when we're
associate with pirates.
$60.
We don't associate
Alright.
with pirates, Jack Sparrow.
Alright.
Nigga,
Alright,
I
so
go to
we
wrestlinglive.in. Nigga.
Alright,
Hey,
so
we don't know what you're talking about, sir.
All right, so we're gonna end it right here. We're gonna end it right here. Thanks for watching the wrestling conference. Please like, subscribe, follow. Please help us grow the channel.
Support the villain.